Hello, E-Ray Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers as well as broadcaster of astrology. I'm here to bring you your Thursday, Friday, Saturday astrology for the week of November 14th, 2021. Now, first of all, I'd like to say thank you for those of you who purchased and will be reviewing my newest psychological thriller, Deadliest Intuition. I really appreciate all the birthday support you guys came out and brought me, all of the people who purchased autographed copies and all of the people who purchased paperbacks and ebooks. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Now, I'm going to let you know, because I know your time is valuable. I'm going to let you know what your challenges are going to be this week, your opportunities, and your assistance. But before I get into that, I want to make sure that you guys know on Thursday on Cool Conversations with LaShira Lee, there will be an interview with actor, comedian, Kiana Dancy at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursday. So check out Cool Conversations with LaShira Lee on Facebook. In addition to that, on Friday, you can check out Freestyle Friday with the Facebook group I See You Reading and Chatting. Every Friday, if you want to participate as an artist, you can contact Ebony Evans. She's the president of I See You Reading and Chatting Book Club on Facebook. If you haven't checked out Latoya Chandler yet, you definitely should. She is Mental Chatter Musings Spotlight of the Month. You can check out one of her novels, or you can go on over to Treasures and Spoils and check out her candle lines. Her products are exemplary. I'm actually a consumer of hers, so I can attest to that. You will not be disappointed if you purchase her products. If you're looking for a Christmas stocking stuffer, check out A Perfectly Fine Christmas by LaJill Hunt. The novel is out everywhere books are sold. Make sure you read and review. It is the bookish thing to do. Let's get into your astrology. Hello, Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign people. E-Ray Taronic here with your astrology portion of your reading for the week of November 14th, 2021. Now, this will be Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. It lets me know you appreciate the content that I am putting out. Now, on Thursday, the sun is in Scorpio at 26 degrees. This is an angle that favors education and pursuits of justice and even law. And here, this is where knowledge is power. For you, this is about money and resources, okay? Where knowledge is power. You could definitely come into benefits or some type of power by gaining some type of resource if you have those placements between 23 and 29 degrees Scorpio. Now, Mercury in Scorpio at 20 degrees will trine Neptune in Pisces. So a blessing comes in under the guise of communication. A dream, maybe a spark of inspiration comes to you. This is about illusions and delusions as well, so be careful. But you have to put in the work here, okay? If you have placements between 17 and 23 degrees of Pisces and Scorpio, this is aspecting you for some type of blessing to come in because of communication that comes to you about money or resources. Then you have that spark of inspiration as far as work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. Maybe the idea comes to you out during your daily routines. Maybe the idea comes to you at work, or it has to do with work or health. Either way, that blessing is coming into you if you have those placements between 17 and 23 degrees of Pisces or Scorpio. Now, the moon in Taurus will directly oppose Scorpio at 20 degrees on Thursday as well. This is where you don't want to get caught up. If you have placements between 17 and 23 degrees of Taurus and Scorpio, you really want to watch out for ill-intentioned people around you who mean to diminish your worth or your resources in some way. You also want to make sure this is not you working against yourself. Okay, and you can work against yourself as it pertains to your money and resources. You can work against yourself as it pertains to shared finances, endings, new beginnings, things you're passionate about. Okay, sex and intimacy. Those are the two areas that are aspecting one another. So you really want to watch out for people around you meaning to do you wrong. Leo and Aquarius are areas that square this area. So make sure it's not someone during play, not a romantic partner, or even a child that is diminishing your money in some way, you want to make sure that, well, luck is there. So I think everything will be okay in that area because it's right at 23 degrees. But it also could be a friend. If you have a friend, someone within a social group, trying to hamper your goals as far as what you're passionate about or your money, you want to watch out for that if you have those placements between that 17 and 23 degrees of Taurus or Scorpio, okay? Watch out for your area of Leo or Aquarius as well if you have those placements. Now let's move along to Friday. Now on Friday, November the 19th, the sun is in Scorpio at 27 degrees. If you have any placements between 24 and 29 degrees, this is an angle of misfortune, whether it's from violence, theft, or loss. You want to be very mindful of your belongings around you, and you want to be mindful of the people you have around you. Be mindful of what you say because you don't want to get into an argument. If you have placements between 24 and 29 degrees of Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, or Aquarius, I would definitely be on the lookout for this. This is your area of money and resources. So you could lose money, somebody could get stolen from you, or you can get into a fight with somebody over money. If it's your area of Leo, this is going to be your friends. When you're out with friends or within a social group, you might get into an argument with somebody. Somebody might steal your money. You might lose your money if you're hanging out, getting drunk, or whatever the case may be. You want to watch out for that. Money goals cannot be accomplished as well because someone takes your money. Also, another area that squares that area is romance, creative endeavors, and children. So when you're out having fun, you could lose money. You could get into it with somebody. Your kids could take your money. Your romantic partner could take your money. You could get in a fight with your romantic partner over money or a little tiff. Jupiter's here, so I wouldn't think it would get too bad though, so don't worry about that. Taurus is another area that directly aspects this area. That's your area of shared finances, endings, new beginnings, things you're passionate about, sex and intimacy as well. You want to watch out for all of this. This is definitely aspecting you, okay? If you have those placements in Taurus between 24 and 29 degrees. Now, around 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the moon at 1 degree Gemini will couple with your North Node in Gemini. Okay. Now, this is, about where you're trying to forge to your highest aspirations as far as your travel, dealing with people at a distance from you, long distance travel, education and skills, what you think and preach, your morals, your spirituality. Okay. It's directly aspecting what you're committed to as far as communication, what you're committed to as far as your neighbors, your siblings, your networks of people, okay? What you're committed to as far as short distance travel. So this is travel across the board. Maybe you want to go somewhere, okay? You have the opportunity to couple with somebody in home and family if you really want to get these things done as far as travel. If you really want to get these things done as far as communicating your education and skills, what you think and preach, people are willing to help you, whether it's a sibling or someone in your networks of people. Here is where you can overcome a challenge and forge toward your highest aspirations if you remain devoted to your beliefs, in your education. Don't miss on this opportunity to move forward. It's time to commit to what it is you master. Gemini, Capricorn, Sagittarius placements between 0 and 3 degrees are aspected here. Okay. Now, Venus and Capricorn at 12 degrees will trine Uranus and Taurus at 12 degrees. So a shocking blessing can show up under the guise of romance, finances, and pleasure if you have placements between 9 and 15 degrees of Capricorn or Taurus. Artistic recognition can also show up for some. But let's hope this blessing doesn't cause any friction because you want to be a lover, not a fighter. You can expect this blessing to come into you if you have placements in Capricorn or Taurus between 9 and 15 degrees. And this blessing is coming into you as far as shared finances, endings, new beginnings, things you're passionate about, sex and intimacy. Okay, and it's all benefiting home and family. Okay. Now, Lilith in Gemini will make a fated aspect to Mars and Scorpio at 13 degrees. Your instincts can get you into trouble. You want to focus on where you can gain as opposed to wasting energy where rewards can't be had, okay? This is where you want to be mindful of being taken advantage of as well. You want to keep your lips sealed with some stuff. This is about long distance travel, maybe even talking to people at a distance from you. You shouldn't tell them everything. Maybe you shouldn't waste energy driving back and forth to places or long distance instances, if you're not going to gain something there. Your education and skills, what you think and preach. You want to keep your lips sealed and keep things under wraps if it's if you think you're going to be taken advantage of by people around you. And the areas that square, that area are some of your people at work behind the scenes. They could be gossiping about you. Virgo and Pisces square that Gemini angle. So you could have people behind the scenes, gossiping about you, telling your secrets, misstating what you said and things like that. So be mindful of that. It's making a direct aspect to your money. So it will hamper your money or your worth in some way. Even if you're wasting energy on things that are not going to help you. Check to see if you have placements between 10 and 16 degrees in Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, or even Pisces. Okay. Now, Now Scorpio squares Leo and Aquarius as well. So you can always look to those areas just to check to see if you have placements there, because I would be quiet as far as friends and everything too, and not being taken advantage by them, people within a creative sphere. Now, the full moon lunar eclipse, partial lunar eclipse, is on Friday. You're already feeling this energy. Okay, we're all feeling it. If you have placements within any of the signs that I name, between 24 and 29 degrees, this is directly aspecting you, and you're going to feel this for the next 3 months because it's a partial lunar eclipse. It's going to last for some time. This lunar eclipse promises that we're all giving up something in the way of whatever Taurus is for us, and for you, Taurus is shared finances, endings, new beginnings, things you're passionate about, sex and intimacy. So you're losing something in that area. Okay. And while you're losing something in that area, you're also gaining something in that area, because we also have the blessings and the opportunities that are going to come in for you. Your opportunities are going to come in through career, work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. So where you have Cancer and Pisces in your chart between 24 and 29 degrees, you could be getting a new job. You could be becoming of service to someone and make some type of shared finances that way, create the endings and new beginnings you want, maybe even sex and intimacy. Maybe you're getting it on with somebody you work with. It just depends. You want to look at that. Now, as far as your blessings, it's going to be your area, go ahead, of secrets. Shared finances, endings, new beginnings, and things that you're passionate about. You're going to get blessings but they're going to come in secretly behind the scenes. Everybody's not going to know about them. They're going to be in home and family, whether you're garnering some type of money, whether your passion is getting, sparking up with your lover, whether it's the sacrifices that you've been making, working in your solitude. It's bringing you some type of shared finances coming into you throughout this next 3 months because of this full moon. Now, on Saturday, the sun is in Scorpio at 28 degrees, and this is an angle that favors the clever. Here is where knowing when to keep things under wraps will bode well for you. If you have placements between 25 and 29 degrees of Scorpio, I'd say even Leo, Aquarius, and Taurus, this is aspecting you for the better, where you can keep things under wraps. Those areas square each other. Well, Taurus opposes Scorpio, but Leo and Aquarius square Scorpio. So as far as your money and your resources, you want to strategize, and you want to keep things under wraps with your friends, with your goals, with your social groups, with your romantic partner, with your children, within creative endeavors, with shared finances, endings, new beginnings, things you're passionate about, even sex and intimacy. All of those areas, you want to keep things under wraps where you need to keep things under wraps, okay? So check to see if you have placements in any of those signs within that 25 to 29 degrees. Around noon on Saturday, the moon in Gemini at 13 degrees makes a fated aspect to Capricorn at 13 degrees. Something fated can show up as it pertains to romance, finances, or pleasure. Beware of insincere people as it pertains to your travel, during long distance travel, or people at a distance from you, your education and skills, what you think, what you preach. People might be trying to attach themselves to you, even in education, to gain something. Okay, now it's fine if somebody wants to attach themselves to you and you're going to gain as well. It's a two-way street. This is about reciprocity. Okay, Capricorn is your area of home and family. You might have somebody in home and family wanting to attach to you. Maybe even you're traveling and they want to ride with you. Oh, you're going out of town, I want to go with you. And then they want to ride with you because they know you're going to spend all the money and they want to use you. If they don't have any money, leave them at home. This is about insincere people in home and family. Watch out for that, because they could definitely, be trying to have a good time off of you. Okay, or your finances. Now, if you have placements between 10 and 16 degrees of Capricorn or Gemini. Now, around 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday, the moon at 14 degrees Gemini will make a fated aspect to Mars and Scorpio. So this is a challenge with your money and resources as it pertains to somebody at a distance from you, or you traveling a long distance. Maybe that's when the shock happens, or the challenge comes in. It could be because of what you think and what you preach that's opposing somebody else, and it takes away from your resources. This is something that requires your energy. You want to check your work to pay ratio and your work to play ratio to make sure it's fair. Maybe even that when you're traveling, enhance your skills to increase your value. Otherwise, you may be cheated. If you have placements between 11 and 17 degrees of Gemini or Scorpio, this is aspecting you, your money, your worth, what you think and what you preach as well. Even your morals and your spirituality in the mix here. So you want to be mindful of that. I've attached the tarot portion from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday if you need to gain more clarity. Hello Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising Sign people. Ira Taranic here with your tarot portion of your reading for the week of November 14th, 2021. Make sure you like and subscribe. It lets me know you appreciate the content that I am putting out. Let's get into it. Okay, so your week is permeated by the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles talks about some type of security, abundance, problem solved with property, or keeping promises with unemployment. Something there is aspected, okay, to either bring you in some type of abundance or money, problem solved, and things like that. Fast communication is coming in. Either you're traveling, or fast communication is coming in from someone. Maybe you get it through the mail. Maybe you get it during travel. Maybe you drive and you're picking up. Maybe it's through email or something like that. But something comes in either during travel or from someone at a distance from you, or you travel to get the news. Maybe you're going to pick up your mail or something like that. But the Page of Wands talks about someone who is flighty, gossipy. It could be rumors. You might have to check the facts, but it's good news nonetheless coming into you about a missed opportunity, about where you maybe thought you missed an opportunity. It could also indicate that you are burning yourself out traveling. Maybe it's a lack of self-esteem you're feeling because of some news that comes in from someone at a distance from you. Maybe what the news that comes in is not fulfilling enough, okay, to break up the monotony that you're feeling, okay? But there's some good news coming in. It's just not, it's not exactly what you want. It's not fulfilling enough for you. Maybe it's causing you to have to continue to wait on something. All right. Either way. But this fast communication is coming in to you. So whatever is aspecting you is coming nonetheless. Now you have this Three of Swords aspecting too. Now you had some type of loss. You felt some type of sorrow or heartbreak, maybe due to the loss of some relationship or some ideal of a relationship. But now the Wheel of Fortune has come in and it's turning in your favor. It's bringing some type of shocking opportunity in that's aspecting through the Four of Wands, and that's aspecting for you celebrations, harmony in the home, positivity, matters of maybe even reinventing the home because of this information coming in. And it has to do with the King of Pentacles, so it has to do with some type of security or abundance or money. You also, now this could be you, a Libra, or this could be another person you're dealing with that is a good businesswoman who is warm, exuberant, determined, a woman who is inspiring. It could be a man too, but it's a hard worker, someone who's self-assured and honest and even thoughtful. Okay, you're going on some sort of new journey as this person or with this person. Okay, it's a journey you haven't been on before. There's some type of death and rebirth going on. You could be dealing with a Scorpio sun, moon, or rising sign person, or you could be a Scorpio moon or rising sign person. Okay, in addition to that, whatever this new rebirth that's coming in, it's making you feel luxurious. It's making you feel, the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles talks about contentment. Whatever this new rebirth is that is coming in, it's allowing you to feel gratitude, luxury, harmony, making you feel money woes are over. But there's still a lot of options at your disposal, and all the options are not going to give you what you want. So be very mindful of over fantasizing your options that you have at your disposal, because with your challenges and advice, you have permeating your challenges and advice, you have the Ten of Swords. And the Ten of Swords talks about some type of loss, defeat, or endings. Okay, and endings can be dramatic or harsh, but you'll move past them more easily than they appear. Now your challenge is waiting for this shocking public recognition to come in, so you can have a celebration, whether it's with friends, whether it's with a group of people, within a partnership. You feeling justified, you feeling that justice coming into you. That's the challenge. In order for you to feel that, while you're waiting for that to come in, Spirit is prompting you to, first of all, listen to your intuition, honor your intuition. Second of all, keep your cards closely hidden to your chest. Don't tell everybody everything, okay? Research and look within, okay, as it pertains to where you might be feeling left out in the cold because you're waiting for your abundance, okay? Try and solve some things on your own by looking within. The Hermit researches, okay? He takes time to find out what is going on. How can I end this loss and defeat? How can I get past this? Because you could be feeling, left out in the cold in a situation, or be feeling some type of poverty mindset, okay? So research, look within, and you can help get yourself out of that situation by you taking the lead and diving into the information you have at your disposal, okay? The Hermit card is Virgo too. That's ruled by Mercury. So maybe it's prompting you to communicate as well. I hope this helps. God bless you. And I'll see you next week. Bye now.